A rectangle is like both of the things are of equal length, whereas an oblong is just any unequal shape with four sides.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
An oblong is just like any weird...
No, that's not a thing.
An
oblong is a
square,
rectangle.
a square is when they're perfectly like that, and then I think a rectangle is technically when, like...
Right, we're Googling this. We're Googling it. Oblong.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm definitely right. I'm just saying I think that's what
we're finding out. An oblong is a rectangle with a length greater than its width, i.e. not a square.
So basically, it is a rectangle.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, okay.
Is the next word going to be sparkle? Oh no, it's cigarette.
Unicorn. Try to say the British word then, that'd be weird.
DJ Kitty, Mary S. Halsey's here. Actual Halsey is in the chat.
Oh my god.
Wow, thanks.
Oh my god, Halsey's watching a live show. Hey.
Connie is bored.
Like your album.
Thank you. Lauren, Hannah, Helena.
Hi.
Marushi, Hemo.
Hi.
Elsa. Thank you for coming. I think
Elsa should be writing an essay right now, which is always good.
And not freezing her sister
always
to death.
Like to hear that. That's, yes. Dan and Phil don't encourage that either.
No.
Don't refrigerate your siblings.
It must be rubbish to have frozen powers. Because then
that is the story of Frozen.
It is.
That is literally the whole point of like the middle arc of that film.
I haven't really considered it before, like going to get a hot chocolate and then it just becoming a hot.
It'd be even more inconvenient in our modern life than in her kind of like medieval Dutch one or wherever that was.
Yeah, freeze her iPhone and everything.
And why does the chat keep like not scrolling down?
This is the problem.
Lol.
No. We've got to do this on mine for some
reason. I'm gonna watch you.
Well, no, that's confusing. You're going to be looking off into the middle distance.
I'm going to be staring at my own reflection.
Which is
that annoying thing that vloggers do when they've got their own flippy cameras pointing at themselves.
Oh, my top fan list isn't working either. Can you scroll through it?
It isn't. Yeah, mine's working fine. Wait, let me see.
Scroll to number 5.
Scroll to number 5.
Yours is working.
We have Hopeless, Addy, Brandy, Connie, and Frank. Hi guys.
Thanks for being
loitering up there in the 5 zone.
Here's a crown for each of you. There you go.
That was really weird and uncomfortable. Please stop doing that.
Invisible crowns.
Mine's doing it. Is anyone else watching this on a computer or a laptop and the chat doesn't automatically scroll, or do we just need to
have to keep scrolling? If you see my live shows, my hands are always here. I'm just scrolling the whole time. It's a good.
No, wait, mine's working now.
It's a good finger workout.
Mine's working, so I'm just going to unhelpfully stare at myself the whole time then.
Okay, fine. You can just stare at yourself. I'm going to keep scrolling, so don't need to worry about it.
Keep scrolling.
What? So,
just in case anybody thought we were cool,
that now they know.
That happened. So there we go. I like that we've got that out the way early.
Yeah. So, since we last spoke to you, we've been on tour.
When was the last time we did a live show?
A while ago.
Like ages ago? Oh my god, so
long.
Phil, our last show in the Dan and Phil UK tour is tomorrow night. We have been on tour for 5
weeks.
5
That's a
weeks.
long time.
How have 5 weeks passed?
I don't even know.
What?
I've been having so much fun, it's just gone, but then it's also seemed really slow at the same time.
Well, I mean, like, lots of things have happened, so we've done a lot.
Yeah.
It's been like, wow, so much goodness, and yet it goes like, what? That happened all so soon?
Yeah.
My god, it's flown by, and so many things have happened. I like that, whilst I've been on tour, it's also probably been the busiest period on Dan Is Not On Fire.
Yeah, congratulations for that one.
Possibly.
How did that happen?
Ever. Yeah, I don't know, because who needs sleep? That's fine.
No one needs sleep.
It all happened.
We did a baking video.
Just things happened. It's like, Halloween happened, guess we're baking. Jennifer Lawrence happened, guess I'm uploading that.
Can we talk about Jennifer Lawrence?
We're making a trailer for our audiobook, guess that's a thing. I think it's when we have plans for videos and it's not up to me to think of an idea for a video and therefore I spend 3 days lying face down on the carpet trying to conceive of something original and creative, then
that's when it happens.
So easy.
So can we talk about Jennifer Lawrence?
That was a thing.
Dan made a video with the Hunger Games cast, which was insane.
So I got an email from the person that hooked us up with John Green,
Oh, yeah.
You know, we did that Paper Towns event. You guys remember that? When John Green's Paper Towns came out, he asked us to host a Q&A with him.
Yeah, and I sat opposite Cara Delevingne, staring her into the eyes.
She stared at you intensely.
She had some intense eye contact.
She had some intense, beautiful eyes
going
on right there. That was fun. But then so did Nat, and then so did John, to be honest.
John,
so that was just
John has the most beautiful eyes.
John has the most beautiful eyes of anybody. Just such a deep soul.
He does.
You could get lost in John's eyes, guys. Seriously. Anyway, she was like, that was pretty fun, and you didn't attack anyone or start crying, so do you want to talk to the Hunger Games people as well?
Yeah.
And Phil had a haircut booked.
I know, that wasn't the reason.
I'm busy.
No, I would have totally cancelled a haircut. No, it was because Dan's obviously had this whole Jennifer Lawrence on, and I was like,
is Jennifer Lawrence the new Llamas?
You could...
Is it like Maltesers?
You could meet Jennifer Lawrence if I had the opportunity. I thought...
To be honest, I thought I was going to melt down when I got told, so I don't blame you being like, well, that's just melt down, I don't need on my plate.
It wasn't a haircut. We'd just, like, come back off a tour day, and then we would have had 3 hours.
No, Phil wasn't really like, just getting a trim. But yeah, and then we had to come up with an idea, and I came up with an idea for what I wanted to do with them, and then it was deemed too inappropriate, and I wasn't given it. And this was
so funny.
This was the day we were travelling, but it was literally the same morning that we were travelling back. Where from? Was it Liverpool?
Yeah.
I think. And I was like, well, great, I had an idea, and no. And I'm not going to tell you what that is.
Save it.
In case I get away with it for another time.
I think you should definitely use that for something.
We'll see.
Some kind of interview with someone.
You'll see. Maybe. Probably not. But then I was like, when in doubt, it's the 7-second challenge!
So what was it like? You went to a hotel.
Were
they like in the room when you got there? Or did you like walk in and wait for them? What happened?
I walked in early and I waited for them. There was a lot of
so you had the tension.
It was the first time I'd ever been something like that. Basically, I was in a hotel in London, and the whole hotel was just a big like mocking day press day. Mocking. Well, you know where they sit and they do all the interviews and stuff. It was basically like they're sitting in a hotel room.
Yeah,
that's just covered in Mockingjay posters.
Like Dan,
get their own rooms. So that, I don't know why. Probably because they were scared of me and they're like, we have to contain him. He can't be allowed in the room.
Hey, look at this promotional thing that just appeared.
Look at that!
Oh,
wow, look at that. Yes! Oh, cheeky spawn.
There we go.
Tomorrow is the last... We'll get to this.
We'll get to this later, but there's a cheeky spawn.
Tomorrow is the last date of the UK Dan and Phil tour.
It's the final tour.
This is literally it. And we have just released some last-minute tickets that we didn't think were going to be free for just £10 because it's really last minute. So if you're anywhere around London or the UK or Japan and you want to get on a plane now, or even if you've already seen the show, there's some tickets that are on sale for just £10. There's like literally not many.
No, there's not many left.
It's like for the next 2 hours they're there. But if you want to come to the Dan and Phil tour, literally the last tickets in the country are there. We'll come back to that anyway.
Anyway, back to Jennifer Lawrence. So you're waiting in the room.
Mysterious. So
and Liam and
waiting
Josh.
in a room, and I arrived like an hour early, and basically it was really weird. And then I sat in this room, and then they were setting up the cameras. And then I was sat just like reading my questions going, this is going to be awkward. And then all of a sudden, everything went really quiet. Ooh. And I was like, what's happening? And then someone went, the people are coming. The guys that have read our book, cheeky promo too, who have read our story of One Direction know exactly what I'm talking about here, about the people.
All of the people.
Me and Phil don't have people that come when something important's happening. We just walk into the room ourselves and go, Hi. This is awkward. Don't know, where do I sit? Don't have anything to hold. Phil's sat like doing the weird hand thing.
I'm always doing the weird hand thing.
Just realistically, you are just...
I'm just doing it right now beneath the camera.
Phil's just sat right now like that. But then like 20 people came in and they were like, how does the room smell? How does the room look? Have you touched the glasses? Because we need clean glasses that nobody's touched for them to drink out of. So what scanned the room, dusted it, emptied out, and I was like, oh my god, this is intense. I think I'm going to die. I'm going to get carried away on like the flood of these people. And then it went completely deathly silent, and then they just swanned into the room. And everyone was like,
were you like,
actual J-Law, Josh Hutt.
And
Lee Hizzle.
That's how they introduce
those terms now. I really need to pee. Can I use the bathroom in this hotel room?
Yeah.
And then they were like, okay, yeah, sure. But then Josh Hutcherson's person was like, everybody, leave the room. Give Josh Hutcherson some privacy.
I'd want privacy if someone was going to...
Everyone there walking, and they were like, I guess it's finished now. So then we went back in the room.
I can feel that, though. I've got a shy bladder.
Yeah,
so
totally.
Fair
enough.
If I know there's a film crew listening to me pee, I'm not going to be able to pee.
I'd like 30 people.
Yeah, exactly. Like, get out.
But then they all left, and it was just us. And then I lit my five-size treats candle, as we all know, and then the video happened.
And it was a good video. I liked it.
Did you? Thanks.
I think they were in good spirits.
I remembered to credit you.
Thank you. I was waiting for the credit.
And what a time for it to finally happen. Other people have successfully credited Phil.
I was hoping they'd be like, Phil. I know Phil, but they didn't. It was just blank.
Nobody said that. They were like, right.
Yeah, right.
Well, okay. Mainly they just looked scared because I just said, we're going to play a game called the 7-Second Challenge. And if you don't know what that is, you got told that, you'd probably be like,
what is this?
What's about to happen? Publicists, get ready to rugby tackle this guy.
They looked very pristine.
They were so
Was it because of the people? I wish I had, like, an eyebrow brusher.
There were two cameras, right? There were two cameras. One camera was my home camera, which was the one that was on them. And the other one was this amazing, crazy TV camera that was on me. And I was like, can we swap that around?
Switch it around.
Because they look beautiful and I look disgusting. I just want to say, sorry for looking disgusting in that video.
It was just very crisp.
It was disgusting.
It was like, have a look at every single part of Dan's
You know how
face.
somebody could be quite beautiful in real life, and you see them and you're like, wow, that's just a good face. But then, like, if you took like a really HD photo of them, suddenly they look like a melting cake or something. Like that was me on that camera. So I'm just like, I'm personally apologizing.
It's
for
like
my face.
If you're in a hotel room and you go to the bathroom and you're looking in the mirror and you're like, oh, I look alright, and then you spin around that mirror and then you see your zoomed in face.
Looking in a reflection. This is a good opportunity to take a selfie, and then you get out the front camera and then it's like, what happened? Exactly like that.
Accidental front camera selfie.
Yeah, the video happened. I brought out the muffin. The muffin was a joke, right?
Yeah.
Because we bought this muffin.
I was saying you should get a cookie.
I didn't make the muffin. I said I made the muffin
said you made
and
it.
then brought it.
I understand that pressure. Accidental lie.
Slipping out the things. Because as if a Dan and Phil muffin would look like that. Let's be real, it was a beautiful muffin.
You could have given her a PSPC, but we ate them all.
But we literally finished all of them. That would have been perfect for icing the muffin.
It would.
You're right, Phil. Next time we should save them in case there's any Hollywood stars who want to inflict our green velvet cupcakes or Easter nests on. So I brought it out, and then she literally ate the muffin.
I can't believe she ate the muffin.
Because I thought like the dead people person in the room is going to freak out.
Throw it in the bin.
Incinerate it. If someone you don't know gets a Tupperware box, then it's like, oh my god, what's that?
In the box?
They're in danger. The muffin is like, that's even worse. Slap out their hands. But no, without knowing or anything, she took the muffin. She literally ate the entire muffin. She left the wrapper by the door.
She ate the whole thing. It's like 3 mouthfuls.
It's not like she ate the top to be funny on camera and then left it. She actually wanted the muffin and ate the whole thing.
Goals.
Yeah. But if anyone's wondering, Jennifer Lawrence is literally like you think she is in real life.
Yeah.
AKA perfection. Josh Hutcherson is charming. Made me feel like the tallest emo noodle in the world ever because he's really short and I'm obnoxiously big. So I was like, hi, Josh.
I'm a giant goose.
Hello, Josh Hutcherson. I don't know what they say his height is. Bigger than Dan.
Wow.
Out there, so I was like, Senpai. Daddy, hello. So yeah, Liam. He was up for some bants as well.
He was.
I thought that Liam would be quite pensive, but he was down for the bants.
He was very bantable, like more than I expected.
When he got that Mockingjay question, he just dove into it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that happened.
That was the thing.
It remains to be seen whether the person that asked us to do the John Green and that will then ask either of us to do anything ever again, because that was quite terrifying.
I might do one next time.
Let's be honest, that's real.
Yeah. So, let's see if we've got any messages. We have one from Halter's Craft.
How are you two
today?
Really cold.
Yeah, our house is freezing. I know we're in t-shirts now because I switched the fire on.
I'm in a jumper because I'm sensible.
But yeah, I had to have the fire on for the first time. I almost incinerated Calsa for 2. which would have been a nightmare.
That's
Thankfully, I
the thing that
realised
happened.
at the last
We
minute.
put a Calcifer. If you don't know, we have a plushie of Calcifer from Howl's Moving Castle. We put it in our fireplace because it looks funny. And New Year's Day,
Set fire to it.
set the fire on and set fire to it. This was while PJ was in the house, so you could have killed PJ.
This is the reincarnation of him, and I almost set fire to this one. So I'm just gonna. During the winter season, he's not going to be in the fire anymore. He's going to be sat to the side.
It's like the coldness just happened, like yesterday. Though, like all of a sudden, it was just like bloody hell. Where did the coldness?
It's not even that cold though. It's like 12 degrees. I think we just got used to the Indian summer.
Hello.
Okay. So yeah, we've been on tour. We've been on the road. I think I've been actually combating my travel sickness a little bit. Because now if we're on a motorway, I could tweet something and
Can you? Oh, you've actually improved. Well done.
So do you know how people get like sea legs? I've got van legs.
You've got your car legs.
Got my car legs.
Well done, Phil. You're a seasoned tour vet now.
Yeah. I love how I was calling it a tour bus, but it's not really.
It's just a car. Because the UK is not big enough to have a bus. There's no need to sleep on a bus. There's just cars.
But it sounds cooler if you say tour.
It sounds cool if you say it, but Phil,
No.
Let's not pretend the car's cool.
Okay.
If we go to America, we'll definitely have a tour bus then.
Oh yeah.
Then that'll be the proper.
You need to not do this.
The proper shenanigans. I'm joking all the time, but I wonder if it gets to a point where you're joking all the time, are you joking anymore, or is it just who you are?
I think it's who you've become.
There's just a cliff face, and I've fallen off it a long time ago.
Yeah.
I think that's basically where we're at.
I think that's where we're at, definitely. I've also moved from salt and vinegar squares onto frazzles.
Oh my god, Phil on the frazzles.
It's been on the frazzles.
Unless we not get obliterated by Phil's crumbs, which he just can't control, like Phil eating something, it's just like splash damage.
Splash damage. But I don't think I'm going to miss it, you know?
Yeah.
Because now we're not going to be in the car.
Having an excuse to be outside. Yeah. Spending time with the crew.
I was saying I'm going to like play motorway noise into my bedroom while I try and sleep.
Just to
like transition.
I swear, I don't sleep at all in hotels because they're so uncomfortable, and yet, like, I'm in a car for 10 minutes and I just fall asleep. Like, literally, I'm in a car and I'm just, like, falling asleep on my own shoulder.
Just instantly. With
headphones on and a bag on my thing, and I'm falling asleep. And I'm like, here I am, air-conditioned hotel room. Awake for 10 hours. Danielle Howell wants to know, would you prefer to be called dad or son by someone?
That's a good question.
My sons.
My dads.
My dad. I don't know. Either are slightly strange. Are you our mums that nurture us, or are you our sons and daughters out there?
I think whatever you like.
That you're in our nest.
Don't refer to it as
we're regurgitating into your mouth.
Thanks for that, Dan. Carrie said, how did you enjoy the tour? It was a 10 out of 10.
That's the most accurate imagery. Yeah. That's a perfect analogy.
It was a 10 out of 10 tour.
Yeah.
As for how I enjoyed it.
It's a 10 out of 10 for £10 if you click on the link.
Oh, look at that. There should be a ding noise that happens every time you do a spot.
It's because tomorrow's the show that we're filming, like, properly, like, proper
big cameras.
Proper for the whole thing, and we had no idea how much space the cameras would take up, and now that we know, there's, like, seats free, so it's, like, last-minute ticks. So maybe if you've already come see the show, but you want to be seen waving in the crowd forever on the whatever
is released at some point,
then come down to London tomorrow and wave obnoxiously.
Yeah,
that's a plan.
That'll be good.
Gotta love some obnoxious waving. That's good. Hi Dan and Phil, how are you? Warm and cold.
Warm and cold.
I met you on the 26th of October.
That was nice to meet you.
That was a great fun date.
Thank you very much. Cecile said, "Will you come to Holland?"
In Cardiff.
See, maybe we don't know
Working out yet. We're in the process of bringing up venues. Like, I know you don't know what the internet is, but you should totally let us hire your venue to have a YouTube show.
Please.
And they're like, that doesn't sound like a good idea. And we're like, no, come on, no. We're going to have to, like, edit together some cheesy trailers.
We should.
Just to convince people that we're not going to, like,
destroy their venue. We should do that.
We don't. We cherish it.
Yeah, but the answer is we don't know where we're going yet, so you don't send a message saying, come to
stay tuned.
Texas.
Phil has formally requested you don't do that, guys.
Don't do it.
Don't start it. Let's not go down this hole, guys.
No, I can't say happy birthday to Rhaegar.
Is the whole chat just going to... No!
Happy birthday, Rhaegar.
No!
There we go, it's already started.
I missed you guys. This makes my heart happy.
Oh, Jada.
Yeah, we've been doing a show like every Tuesday. That's the thing. We were in Glasgow, then we were in Plymouth, then... It was Spooky Week.
Yeah. And also, we've had loads of shows on Sundays too. This has been one of the only days when we've had a free day to be like, let's do a live show.
Today's the day.
Yeah.
And then, we're off, aren't we, next week?
Yeah.
We're going to Maryland.
If you do that one more time, I'm going to cut your hands off in this.
I agree.
I'm going to
saw
off your hands.
Let's actually agree to that right now. That's fair enough. So we're doing some book signings in America. The people in charge of that totally done goofed and didn't tell us when they were promoting it.
Yes.
So we didn't have an opportunity to
say
tell you guys ourselves.
We didn't know you were saying it.
Sorry from Dan Phil, that was the thing is, you guys are just so freaking omniscient. That even if we don't acknowledge something, the signings already got fully booked out from people that wanted to.
Yeah.
So either way,
people
all
are
of you guys are coming to the book signings, and that's fine. In case anyone's wondering why we didn't mention it, we didn't get told until you guys were so fast that we didn't have a chance to tell you where to look until it had already happened.
So there was no time to tweet it.
But yeah, we're going to America next week. Should be fun. We're going New York, Chicago, and LA.
Los Angeles. I'm going to try and fit in some IHOPs.
That's good. I'm going to read Tyler's book.
That's
my plan. Yeah.
Hey, Tyler gave us some cool stuff with his book.
Tyler's binge haul was the most amazing.
Do
you remember? Yeah. Do you guys remember when PJ sent us his Oscars hotel box and it was this amazing thing? Well, we sent people a card and some Haribo when we sent them a copy of The Amazing Book Is Not on Fire. I'm going to go out there and say that Tyler wins the promotional copy of his book thing. And there we go again.
I've recycled the massive box because I'm good to the environment. But in the box there was a million sweets which I have ingested.
Literally, so you know that the aesthetic of Tyler's book are all of these sweets. It was literally like this. The entire box was filled with these sweets, which was great. There must have been hundreds.
And then
there was a book.
Obviously, he wants to appeal to me because he gave me some
binge socks. Look at that!
Look at this!
Look at that!
They're so cool.
How amazing are they? And he sent us to some notes there, just for us, and notes and a Phil note,
and then a binge mug as well.
Because we always collect notes. That's fine.
Yeah. Look at that. It's a good mug.
And Tyler, on his note to me, said, "Allow my book to whisk you away to my world."
Whisk you away.
Really, Tyler. Dear. Really, thanks, Tyler.
That was nice of him. Thank you.
That was nice of him.
Yeah.
Dan, I miss your Hobbit hair. Well, you got to see it the other day, didn't you? Dan got wet.
Oh yeah.
Publicly on the internet.
If you haven't seen the trailer, you should
spoil it.
Watch that. That was the thing we made. We should talk about that.
Should we answer some more of these?
Let's answer some more of these.
I went to a Liverpool show. Thank you.
Thanks, Tabitha.
I just got an unconditional uni offer. Congrats, Kirsty! I got an unconditional to Manchester and took that, so I didn't have to worry about my exams.
That's cool.
Can you say hi, Aliana?
Hi, Aliana.
Hi, Aliana.
Hi, Aliana.
What does your t-shirt say? I'm presuming it says Attack on Titan, but I literally have no idea.
It could say anything.
It could say anything.
Did anything funny happen on
Do you remember the Oscars Hotel tattoo? Yes, I sent a picture of it to DJ, who was like, amazing.
He was like, wow. Did anything funny happen on tour? Oh, well, before we even got on tour, I walked out of my front door and I was about to get into the tour car. I felt so bad. There was a man.
When was this? Was this yesterday?
It was the day before yesterday.
The day before yesterday when we did our show. This was... Oh my god.
And I was focused so much on the car that I was about to get
into. It was just power walking horizontally across the pavement
straight across the car. And I literally... It collided with this man, and it wasn't just oh, sorry mate,
this
so bad.
Poor random guy walking along. Phil knocked him the heck down,
and I didn't.
It was montage. It was a hit marker, explosion, klaxons.
I didn't just knock him over. I actually stamped on his foot at the same time.
You just got wrecked by Phil.
And I've got heavy feet. My granddad used to call me Thunderfoot. So I properly stamped on his foot.
Got 1v1'd by Phil and lost.
And then he had these sweet little eyes. I think he was about, 70.
No, he was 50.
Okay, I don't know.
Oh my god, if you walked into an old man, this would not be a funny story, Phil.
Alright, he was 50.
He was a perfectly okay guy.
He was sorry!
It was savage.
You should be angry at me.
Neither of you were looking.
No.
Because he would have stopped or you would have stopped.
I mean, he was
But you were the one that carried all the forward momentum
Yeah.
But either way, he apologized. You stayed completely upright while he got knocked over. But then he was the one that said sorry.
And then he kept walking.
Hashtag British people.
I didn't get a chance to say sorry to him, so I just shouted after him, sorry, as he hobbled off. And then he was stood at the crossing, and he looked really sad as we drove past him.
Cecilia said, "What's your favorite Halsey song?" I like New Americana, which is on our playlist.
It is.
We made a playlist for the tour. That tour that just popped up.
Convenient.
Yeah, people have been enjoying the playlist.
They have.
We're not going to spoil the whole playlist because people come around the world. I imagine we'll keep some other songs in the playlist.
Yeah.
For Defo.
Happy birthday, Backtastic.
Nice name.
Fake Alex said, help, I'm trash. How do I stop?
You just have to accept that that's your life now.
Embrace the rubbish.
One with the dumpster.
Zebra Snook said, tell me a bedtime story. Sure.
Go down. Phil.
Go down. I think you just volunteered.
No, you're going.
Okay. We'll do a sentence each. It was a dark and stormy night
in the dumpster
where there was a small fox.
Named Billy. Billy decided
that he would...
That's not a sentence. Cop out. What?
That he would look at his Justin Bieber poster.
Because Justin Bieber gave him tingly feelings that inspired him to do things.
And then he howled, "Where are you now?" And then the rubbish collector put him in the waste disposal unit and took him to the tip, where he met an otter called Sarah, and they lived happily ever after.
Phil pulled it back! He pulled it back. Like, we were all worried where that was going.
I didn't know where that was going.
It went somewhere.
Wow.
So, by the way, everyone was like, what were you doing yesterday? Yesterday, we were doing a thing called, what was it called? It's like Apple Meet the Creators.
Apple Meet the Creators. I think that's what it's called.
We were originally asked, it's basically where people interview creative people about the things that they've made.
Yeah.
We were asked to do it about Big Hero 6, but then I think we had to go somewhere, which was a shame, because we could have spoken to the directors of Big Hero 6, who are amazing. We met them.
Yeah.
But we didn't get to do it. But Caitlin Moran interviewed us, which was fun. She's awesome. If you don't know who she is, she's like an author, does a lot of things in the UK. She's very funny. She's a good person that has some great opinions on things.
Yeah, she's just really nice. Like, when we met her yesterday, she was like, "Hey, do you want a chestnut? I've got some roasted chestnuts." And I had a photo with her, and she had a chestnut in her hand, and she said, "Sorry, I'm just pressing a hot chestnut into your side, Phil." And I was like, it's fine. I feel like we're bonding.
It was like a hot stone massage.
It was.
Having a photo with her. But anyway, it was just us and... how many people were at the
It's about 50 people.
50 people. An intimate Q&A about the book and the audiobook and the tour and something. And that is going up on iTunes at some point. But they're planning to do an official listening party for it, so stay tuned. I think it's like sometime in the middle of next week. Yeah. Tuesday or Wednesday or something. But basically they're going to play it and we can all listen to it at the same time.
We'll be listening to it along with you.
So if you want to listen to it as a big... gang hanging out with Dan and Phil, then stay tuned for that.
When it comes out straight away, save it, because we'll probably say, hey, the listening party's happening.
I mean, they could listen to it early by themselves or with everybody else. But
listen with everyone.
It's fun. Do things as a community.
Lexi said, is the audiobook already up? Yes, it's out. You can listen to the audiobook.
#spin.
It is on iTunes and other places where you can
Audible.com.
Audible.
Amazon.
Is it on Amazon?
Yeah, Amazon do audiobooks. Yeah.
That is Amazon is Audible.
Is it?
Yeah. They're owned by the same thing. We don't know anything about Audible.
Dan, Lou, Venn diagram. They're just they're like, okay, there we go. That explains a lot.
Yeah, there you go. That's where it is.
Yep.
Rana said, Rana loved it.
Good. Did you like the audiobook? The audiobook's really funny because we were originally like, they were like, you have to do an audiobook as part of the book, and I was like, no. Well, Phil was like, how? And I was like, no. Yeah. I was like, I don't want to do an audiobook. Because when I wrote the book, I was like...
I think when we wrote
this
the book...
is a... Oh, yeah.
it was your book.
No, but this was my strong opinion.
Right, I see.
When I wrote my book... when I typed my letters, I was like, this book is a piece of art, because as we all know, that we've all heard me rant about the book for ages. You know, the whole point of the trailer... The book is literally designed to be an object of memories, to bring you back to these, fond times where you had all these internet friends and all of this stuff. So it's very special to me, because the reason I love actual books is because you can smell them and sniff them and their memories.
And hold them.
So I was like, firstly, as an artist, I want this to be a physical object. And secondly, while I'm writing it, I don't intend for these things to be said. So I was just thinking, like, I don't want to do an audiobook. And they were like, yeah, no, you have to do an audiobook. So I was like, oh, God. But then Phil's question was,
how do we do this? So then we decided to make it more like a podcast where we just talk about all of the pages and ad-lib about little stories behind them and stuff.
So everything that had writing we could have read out, we read it like a normal audiobook.
I was imagining it like, you know, this DVD and you get a director's commentary. I was imagining it kind of like that, in a way.
Yeah, so it's like
bonus content on top of what you already get.
All the actual text in the book that could be audiobooks we read, but then everything else we just kind of talked about it and described it and explained it and talked about how we made it and joked about things.
It was actually really fun.
So it's kind of like an audiobook combined with a behind-the-scenes commentary and a podcast where we talk about stupid crap and go on irrelevant tangents. Like, it's like 4.5 hours long. At least an hour of it is completely irrelevant tangents, which I think makes it beautiful.
Which is the best way.
And we even put in some sound effects and stuff to make it a bit more like a radio show. So it's really cool. So if you like audiobooks, or if you just really liked the Dan and Phil book, and you want to know more about it, or you just want us, because the reason I I'm sure you guys they'll agree with this. One of the reasons why YouTube is the worst is that you can't lock your phone and keep listening to a video.
Yes.
I know, obviously, watching YouTube is important, but sometimes you just want to listen to YouTube, especially when people upload podcasts. So the reason that podcasts are amazing is because there's certain times when you're on the tube or the bus,
you can lock your phone,
or you're in the bath, and it's just audio.
Careful in the bath.
If you don't, leave it playing.
Not like
in
the bath.
Leave it playing while you're scrubbing, not like holding your phone like, here we go, got it there. It's good. Check it out on the places that do audio.
Check it out. So
whatever you want, it's fine. Just letting you know.
It's out there.
Just letting you know we made a thing and it's there.
Leah said, "How Christmassy are you right now?" I'm not ready yet.
So me and Phil have been saying December 1st.
December 1st is the time.
Where we fully embrace it, but there's just been little things that have just been eking their way into our lives. All the Starbucks on tour. I started on and then I went to Toffee Nut, and then the Toffee Nut halfway through the tour, it transitioned to Christmas drinks. So oh my God, Toffee Nut!
So what I've done is I've not had gingerbread. That is what I think is the most
Phil thinks that it's crossing the line to have gingerbread, but having like a venti Toffee Nut with cream is
fine because I don't associate toffee or nut with Christmas. I just associate that with a little bit of autumniness, you know? But gingerbread is definitely like smack in the face. Gingerbread
is like full on Christmas.
Yeah, there's that. We've seen a lot of Christmas trees in hotels.
And without going like endlessly spawned, they have new winter drinks at Starbucks, which is just like mulled wine.
They're good,
or, drinkable. But then like yesterday when we went to Covent Garden Apple Store to do the Q&A event.
There was a massive Christmas tree.
At Covent Garden, which is this beautiful place in central London where people do shopping, they have this giant Christmas tree.
It's bigger than...
And as soon as we saw it, we're like, we can't avoid the Christmas. The Christmas is here. It's seeping in. All the London Christmas lights are on. Shops are playing Christmassy music. I'm like, it's halfway. It's not even halfway through November.
I'm saving it till the 1st of December.
I'm like, this is inappropriate. I am not ready for this. And yet... it started to seep in.
Yeah. It started to seep in is a bit of a gross
Nobody likes the word seep. That's quite horrifying, isn't it, to be honest?
Yeah.
John Lewis advert, that's obviously Christmassy. That happened as well.
The Man on the Moon.
Yeah.
Why was he there?
Because he's a neglected elderly relative, Phil.
Oh, that's quite sad, isn't it?
Profound. Old people is just like the number one tearjerker.
But it didn't make me feel festive, it just made me feel sad.
It didn't make me cry the first time. Which initially made me feel like a soulless beast, but I feel like that's because it was maybe just slightly too abstract.
Yeah.
Like, I think there's many ways that they could have just made that a tearjerker, but maybe they were going for, let's make a good creative...
Maybe they were.
Let's make a good artistic advert, not just
would
go
you not rather...
right for the heart.
It's a great message that old people are alone and you should visit old people.
It's a good message.
That's a great message, but for Christmas, I want to feel Christmassy, and it just made me sad.
Oh, Phil, that's not the right attitude.
Is that not the right attitude?
No. I'm going to do a 180 on that right now.
Okay, I've done a 180. I'm just saying, it made me sad.
There's a Coca-Cola advert for you out there somewhere, Phil. But I was just kind of like... There were many things about it. I was like, they gave him a telescope. That's weird.
But I'm not... Maybe it's...
the frog. Yep.
So Someone said new Dan and Phil merch.
Someone said, Phil, how's your crotch from the spilling incident?
Oh, my crotch is fine.
Thanks for being concerned, guys.
But yeah, we have actually got show jeans for incidents like that, so I hadn't changed into my show jeans.
In the event that Phil inevitably spills coffee on himself, or I rip my ass on a giant thing in front of everybody at Leeds, then we have spare jeans ready to go on.
Yeah, there are spare jeans.
Thanks for being concerned.
Psycho Halter was asking about new Dan and Phil merch. It will happen next week.
There hasn't been any new Dan and Phil merch for a long time because we've been busy. But
there's going to be an explosion of Dan and Phil merch.
There's been a much requested item. I'm not going to say what item, but there's certain items of clothing that certain people are like, why don't you have these yet? And we're like, we probably should have whatever this certain item is. And we were thinking, but we need like a good idea for it.
Yeah.
Got a good idea for it.
Yeah, there's a few surprises as well coming, so you'll just have to wait and see, mates.
Martin has been working very hard on it, so save some... Very proud of you, Martin, because Phil's brother works very hard.
He's come to every tour day as well to do the merch on tour. And people have been asking if we're releasing the tour merch as well. Are we allowed to say that?
Yes.
We are! It's going to be on the website.
I have a thing about this. I didn't go to see the Yeezus tour because Kanye only did it in America, which is like a horrendous crime, because it was like a theatrical thing. And like as a stan, I'm just like so sad. Like my number one regret in life is that he never took it, and he didn't tour.
Kanye.
Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy either. He just did it at some festivals in America. He needs to go around. So this is why.
Are we going on a Kanye rant?
Me, as somebody that has experienced being jilted by my favourite artist, that's why it's important to me that we go to as many places as possible around the world. But also, you made this amazing tour merch, and only people that could have got it.
Yeah.
Thank God lots of people were kind of like putting it on the internet afterwards. But I think it's good that, you know, if you just like the thing, that, you know, the design, that you should be able to get it. So
yeah, the tour merch will be there too.
Don't worry. It was designed by the guy that designs merch for The Prodigy and loads of other bands.
He was really cool.
He's done some for 5 Seconds of Summer and Fall Out Boy. I think I want to say as well. This guy's amazing. He's a really cool artist.
So he helps
and he did it for us. It's really freaking cool.
Yeah. Let's have a look at the top fans. They've updated. Belly Bell is currently number 1. What's the rest?
Followed by Frank. Followed by Mia Hutton. Followed by Root Trim.
Followed by Abby.
Abby_9927.
The 9,927th Abbey in the world.
Phil, the curse of the D, that's the thing you said on Twitter.
That's the thing I said on Barnes & Noble's Twitter.
That's the thing you said on the official Barnes & Noble Q&A.
That was just me doing a quick...
They retweeted that.
They did. They liked it.
The person behind the Barnes & Noble Twitter is cheeky. I mean, they're down for the bants.
I wasn't even trying to be banty, though. I was just typing it really fast because I wanted to answer as many questions as possible.
And it came out, and everyone was like,
But it's true.
Context.
Phil and Dan. Dan and Phil. The problem with saying Phil and Dan is
that it sounds like Phil and
Dan.
So therefore, you not being first is the curse of the letter D.
Because you can't have two D's together in a sentence.
Do your ears get cold? They didn't in 2012.
They didn't.
Or was that 2011? 2011. That one thing.
So I don't know. He's done something wrong. He made a mistake.
US tour soon, Addy. DW. The tour is almost over. OMG. I can't believe there's only one more day. I'm not ready
tomorrow
for it.
Is the day.
It's a big one as well. We're filming it. Got special guests.
It's gonna be
fun.
It's gonna be a big deal.
A big deal.
Kiara said, "I asked my mum for you for Christmas."
GL with that. That might not be on new merch.
Please put holes in the box.
Excited to see you guys tomorrow. Oh, awesome.
We'll see
you at the show.
I'll wave from the stage.
Yeah, we'll wave at you.
The Palladium's quite a funny one actually because there's so many like levels. You've got to be like hi. So yeah,
just like that.
You do. You got to look all around. So I try and make sure to make eye contact with every single person.
Indeed. Help Erin study for AP Physics, Phil. Give us some physics.
Speed equals distance over time.
What is velocity?
Velocity is speed times time. Is it? I don't know.
I don't retain anything that isn't like just trivia about fictional universes.
Spell physics backwards, Dan. Go.
S C I S Y H P. That was a 7 second. I was like,
slow.
Wow.
Rachel said, Phil said my
English
name
was
is
my
right.
strong suit.
Yeah, that was great. Grace said, Phil's not on Fire
Speed
7.
of direction is velocity.
Oh,
Diana.
oops. Phil's not on Fire 7. It's
End of the month.
The end of the month.
End of the month.
So
there will be more videos
before that.
that aren't that.
Yeah. If you look at the calendar and you still see the word November, it's going to be in November, but like right at the end of it.
Remember.
I'm not telling you the day though.
November.
Remember. The end of November. Schmeepo. No. Why no? That's exciting.
Attempt northern accents, said Brandy.
I've already got a northern accent.
Anybody wants me to do that after the chat log chapter.
Oh my god. That's hilarious.
That was a true disaster.
We weren't even intending that. We just kind of made that.
We did it on the spot. I thought you were going to do it because it was your section, but then you were like, Phil, do the voices from a northern friend.
Oh, it's from Brandy.
Terrible idea.
Kimmy said, "Hey, Dan and Phil, ILSYM. Thanks. You too. You have 7 seconds to do a smirk," said Cassidy. What's a smirk? Like?
I'm going to a cat cafe tomorrow, prepared to be underwhelmed, Ariane. Just saying.
It was alright. It was
just like a bad cafe that had a couple cats in it that looked disinterested.
They could have had more cats.
A bunch of crazy cat ladies, and then the whole thing made me feel really weird about the animals.
And I kept wanting to sneeze. But we made a nice video about it. I like the
because, like, who cares about your life experiences when you can get attention for it on the internet, right?
Hey, I had a nice
social media.
I had a nice red velvet
page. Generation.
A nice stroked a cat.
What do you want from the evening?
Yeah, I'd rather go to a lizard cafe though. TBH. TBH. What TV shows have you been watching? Loads. Walking Dead. Everything's back.
Walking Dead.
That's been great.
Is the best season since the first season.
It's been really good. It's been really, really good.
It's been incredible.
Last episode was less good. Sorry, Dan.
But the last episode was a bit weird.
It was weird.
It was still really good, but the directing wasn't.
I was kind of like, I don't care about these characters that much. No offense.
The one before was profound.
That was great, though. Yeah, I love that one.
Cheesemaker guy.
American Horror Story Hotel has been scary because we've been in loads of hotels. This whole series.
We said that, didn't we? Don't stay in hotels and watch a horror show about hotels. Ryan Murphy definitely has a type, doesn't he? Every male character in that show looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
I'm like, who are you? Who am I watching? What?
Yeah. That season's a bit of a mess, but I'm enjoying it anyway. I'm allowed to have opinions. It's a good mess.
American Horror Story is always a mess.
I know, but this time it's like a real, like, what am I watching?
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. Needs more action.
Needs more.
I think so much happened in so little time.
No spoilers.
In Asylum. We need some characters to die now. We need some plot twists now. We just need. But it's still good. It's still the most stylish show, fabulous show. It's got Lady Gaga in it, for God's sake. I mean, what do you want?
Ellie House at Scream Queens? I've got to be honest, I stopped watching it.
Ooh, we stopped watching Scream Queens.
I watched the first 4 and then I was
forgot.
But I might watch it all when it's out.
It was a bit too MTV for me.
It was really, I was like, do I care anymore? No. So why am I watching this when I could watch The X-Files?
Out there. To be true.
Yeah.
Do we have any new shows tonight?
Maybe Homeland.
Maybe Homeland. Or maybe we can just spend some more time with Scully and Mulder.
Yeah. Carrie's Cry Face. I miss that every week.
If you want a show to, really ruin your life, it's not very teeny. It's quite mature and, sometimes serious. X-Files is amazing.
It's great.
And the best part about it is because, half of it was made in the 90s, there's, this 90s retroness where all the computers are really gigantic
really
and the soundtrack is terrible.
And the phones are like this as well.
The phones are, it's,
Let me just get out my mobile.
The X-Files is like one of the most iconic TV shows of all time. Mulder and Scully are two of the most iconic characters, double acts ever. So if you like aliens and the paranormal and things that are a bit scary and creepy and just like epic shows, because there's 9 seasons, soon to be 10th, and 2 movies, get into the X-Files.
Good, because then when the new one comes out, you're ready for it then.
Honestly, like, you'll be like, my mum and my dad are Sculder and Mully.
Sculder and Mully. Lane Case said, I'm seeing the 1975 tomorrow. Help! Good luck. Chatted them on the phone on the breakfast show the other week.
They know.
Yeah,
good song. Good. Love me. Like that.
Yeah. Amy said, I met you last week. You're lovely. Oh, thank you. That's good to hear.
Good to hear. I met you last week and I hated you.
You're horrible.
Yeah. Good to know.
Nicole said, I had to go get a PSL because of you. Sorry for sending you down that dangerous path.
Hail corporate.
What else?
You're a shill, Phil. Like amazing shill. Like amazing coffee shop.
Alright, Dan.
Alright. Go, Phil likes coffee, whatever.
Go squeeze your own lemonade.
What are you going to do about it?
Jocelina said, love your book, thank you. Hugs from Chile.
Thanks.
I just imagine the country of Chile giving me a hug. Meg Riley seeing us tomorrow night on the tour. Thank you.
Hey.
I'm going to wave to you from I'm going to do that, and that wave is for you.
That's just me. I look forward to that.
It's the Meg wave. The wave. The Megave.
Were you trying to give that a name?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Said, does there need change each night? Who said that? Bill.
There are lots of bits of the show that change every night.
Lots of stuff changes.
It's very important to us that every time like people come see the show, every audience has their own
There's a little different experience.
Which is why we made that Lowe's Tumblr post and that little unlisted video on my channel talking about how to get involved in the show.
Because there's lots of ways.
The Uncle Dan stories and the arts and crafts. It's been amazing. We'll probably say this again for the world.
We will.
To remind people, but yeah, we do actually get you guys involved every night.
If you've got any crafts, bring them tomorrow. There'll be a table for you to put them on.
The more weird and creative, the better.
Yeah. Hi, Mac. Said hi to someone called Mac in the chat.
Nice name. And there's the cheeky on pop.
Oh, there it is.
Right there. I'll say it.
Those links to the Spawn Pop. What?
Control yourself.
It was licorice flavoured. Hi, Dion. Is there any questions for us? Fire some questions at us in the chat.
From the question cannon.
From the question cannon.
Well, we said, Dan, you've uploaded 4 videos this month. I know things just happened. Things have happened.
Tessa said, have you got Fallout 4?
No, because I'm just playing Hearthorns.
I might play Fallout 4.
You might, but I'm trying to get you to play Guild Wars instead.
But I like playing things on a PC.
Because you think it's so comfortable. Fair enough. And there I'm sat there like in World of Warcraft.
One
hand in Doritos, one hand on the computer. I'm like, let's do this.
Yeah, I just want to sit on the sofa and look at TV. I don't want to sit at a computer.
Fair enough. If you had a more comfortable computer,
then I would play Guild Wars. Guild Wars. That's left. Any other questions?
Chatting up was perfect. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, Becky.
I hope you had a good time.
Yeah, that was a creepy face, Dan.
It's all about you having a good time.
Are you excited to return to the Big Apple, said Dana.
Did you have a good time? Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I've never been to New York at Christmas. Well, I mean, it's not Christmas. It's like halfway through November.
But it'll be festive.
According to all the bloody cities in the world, it'll be all festive and stuff. So winter in New York, I look forward to that.
That'll be good. I'm excited to go back to New York. I don't think we're going to have that much time to see much things because it's going to be...
Are we going to Tumblr?
Yeah, we're going to go see Tumblr.
We're getting a guided tour of Tumblr, guys.
We're going to see behind...
We got an email from Tumblr. And I was like, New York, can we come say hi? And they said yes. There might be another thing happening that you guys can get involved in as well, I'm not sure. But anyway, that should be fun.
That'll be fun.
I'll be sure to steal loads of swag. Just kidding. I'm going to ask for the things out from their office.
We might go to YouNow as well and see behind the scenes.
Say these guys.
Yeah.
What do you want us to say to the guys that run YouNow?
Yeah.
Nice chat app.
Nice chat. Hi, Amy Brown and friends. Are you going to eat any New York breakfast, Dan? Or have kale smoothies?
I've been moderately healthy for, like, this tour.
Yeah, it's been quite a healthy tour, hasn't it?
I feel like after tomorrow I can let myself go again.
Yeah, do it.
Like I did earlier this year when I wrote the book, when I gained, like, 3 stones.
Just go with the maple bacon. Maple bacon.
Maple
bacon.
I was like, I need some creativity. I know what, I'll order a pizza. Yeah, that'll make me more creative. No. just going outside and moving and doing a show. We've been very healthy.
I'd say on a show day, on average, we probably stood up about...
Which is insane. Compared to... But, oh my god, I'm just going to hibernate, Chris. I'm just going to...
I'm going to hibernate so hard.
I'm going to look like the moon. Anyway,
any other things? Let's have a look.
Say hi to me, my name's Brooke.
I was just about to rhyme that.
Sorry.
Oh.
Her name was Mrs. Franda. Alright.
What else have we got? Let's have a see.
We met David Crap.
Crap. I thought he was called Cop.
I know, I was joking. Probably not.
I don't think he's
I'd love to, but he's probably going to be busy.
He's the dad. I'd call him Dad.
He is all of our dad. He is. He's the internet dad for us all.
Kirsty said, "Can you adopt me?" I don't think that'd be a good idea.
It's a terrible idea.
I can't
look after myself. That'd be awful. That would be horrendous.
Horrendous.
It would be less of horrendling.
Neon says, "Your future dog will have long legs."
Why? Because we do.
Maybe.
I'm doing that thing where I
you're just making up songs.
It's quite horrendous. I've been watching you both for 6 years, says Gabby.
Oh, thanks, Gabby.
What did I say? Sorry for the procrastination we've caused you over the years. There's been a lot of that.
That's a long time.
Hannah seems to have gone down the children route.
Okay. Cecile said, it does auto-scroll. Oh, it's just my computer.
Thanks for clarifying. It's just Phil's broken computer. There we go. It's good to know. But I'm coming to a show tomorrow at 2. The matinee. We're doing 2 shows tomorrow, aren't we? Doing one in the afternoon, one in the evening.
It's going to be a double show day.
Double London. Double Dan and Phil.
Double London. Any other questions?
How warm are you?
How warm am I? Is that what it said? I'm pretty alright. Had the fire on.
Without setting fire to anything.
Without setting fire to Calcifer.
That's important, frankly.
That is.
Dan and Phil Games, OMG.
What was that? What was that, Sir Represent?
Right, we did Spooky Week.
Yeah.
Wait.
Also, your PC's broken. So
also, I broke the PC.
Yeah. The capture equipment and the PC is broke.
Dell. Do you remember when my PC broke 2 years ago?
Yeah.
They have critical errors with their motherboards.
Critical error.
Just putting it out there.
Hey.
Just putting it out there.
The
PC is broken. It's going to get fixed next week. Either way, we'll do lots of gaming videos over when we're back.
When we're back, it's going to be gaming central.
Bet there's going to be less Dan Is Not on Fire videos than there have been this 4 weeks. But
don't promise anything. Just wait and see.
I shouldn't promise less Dan Is Not on Fire.
No, because then you just wait and see what happens.
Then something might happen, and I upload 10.
Yeah.
And Dan's a hypocrite. Guys, it's safe to say I never have a plan for anything, so just ignore everything I ever say. There we go. That's fine. Dill is fine. Dill's on the hard drive. I just can't turn the computer on.
Yeah.
Which means we can't play Dill.
We can't play with him, but he's fine.
Come play with Dill.
Come play with us.
Pin off 7. End of the month.
End of the month.
End of the month.
What's your favourite word? Said Jahivon.
That's a big question. I hate favourite any... Oh my god, I just totally answered it. Anyway,
that's it. Favourite word?
I hate any question that's what's
onomatopoeia. What about an onomatopoeia like squish?
Wobble. It's pretty epic.
Wobble's a good one.
Yeah.
I quite like the word lizard.
Lizard's a strong word.
Well, if you just imagine a lizard, it sounds like it's kind of onomatopoeia because it looks like the word that it is.
Honestly, I can't answer any favourite something question. I just don't. I hate it.
So we're not going to see November favourites with Dan then, are we?
Probably not in a way, but definitely not
because of that.
Because of that.
I once made a favourites video.
You did. That was quite funny. To be honest, you should do more.
Should I?
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't that great, but
I feel like I've set a precedent where if I uploaded a faves video to Dance on Fire, a bunch of people would be like, subscribe to this content. Most people wouldn't, but there's some people that are like,
I don't want a favourites video, Dan. Do more so coconut swag. Chill. I actually have an idea for a video that's kind of the opposite. I'm not going to say any more.
Wow, that's some advanced teasing right there from Phil. Can you guys handle that?
Handle that.
Wow.
Yeah. Wait and see.
Are you excited for the Sherlock special? Said somebody in chat.
I am. I haven't watched the trailer for it, though, because I don't
Ellen
like trailers.
Gray. We haven't watched the trailer, because Phil is anti-spoilers like me. I intend to watch it and just let my John Luke ovaries explode from the surprise.
I watched the Mockingjay trailer back after seeing Mockingjay, and it shows so much of the movie.
Well, was I right to avoid it?
So don't if you're going to go see the film, don't watch it recently.
Also, we went to see Mockingjay Part 2. It's amazing.
But before we get to the film,
haven't been paid to say that.
No, holy crap! The guy that was making our popcorn was the slowest guy that's ever made popcorn in the history of time.
It was literally...
It was in slow motion.
Not literally. The worst experience. It took 15 minutes.
That's not a lie. It was
for him
actual
to serve
15 minutes.
3 people.
And the whole cinema was filling up, and we're like, we're not going to get a good seat now. We're not going to get a good seat now. This is insane. Why is he taking so long? The guy in front of us was getting nachos, and the guy was like, I'm going to go get your nachos. And then he got each individual nacho and put it in a pot, like this. It was this slow. And then he was like, would you like some cheese? And then he poured some cheese like this.
I was actually on the verge of crying.
And then the guy was like,
so bad.
And then instead of just saying, do you want a lot of cheese? He came back with the cheese and was like, here's the cheese.
And I'm like, that's not the right way to do things. You take the order, you put the thing, you start the coke going while you fill up with popcorn, you say, what do you want on your nachos? Then you do it all. Oh my god, this guy, he was just a bad.
And then when they were paying, when he was paying, he was like, he did it wrong 10 times. I kind of felt bad for him. Maybe it was...
Well, yeah, to be honest, I didn't judge him. Because I was like, when I worked at Focus and Schmazda, I was so much worse. Yeah. So I never judge anyone for being bad at their job because I just, I got fired from something.
But when you're in a rush, and he was like, no, please don't take ages. But then the film itself,
you hated on Mockingjay Part 1.
I just said it was, it could have been better.
But that's because it was literally the first half of the book, and the first half of the book obviously isn't it interesting in the second part. I looked past that, and I was like, the quality of this movie was amazing.
Yes.
And I accept the story wasn't that interesting, but Phil went straight like, I don't care if it was vague, well, it was just a boring story.
No, I just said it was, a lot of it was in a bunker. But the second one is amazing. So exciting. It's really, really good.
It's amazing.
I was on the edge of my chair.
You are going to be destroyed.
Yeah. Don't spoil anything. Don't say anything bad.
I'm not spoiling it. I'm not going to spoil anything at all. Okay. But you are, even if you've read the books,
I've read it and I still
are not ready. You are going to be destroyed.
My computer's going to die. That would be bad.
Ooh. There you go. And that goes the Dan and Phil live show. That would have been pretty perfectly timed, actually.
It's actually almost time to go.
We're running on the time. That would have been quite poignant.
Yeah. Should we say goodbye?
How do we say goodbye to these guys?
I can't say goodbye. Maybe you should say goodbye to us and then everyone leave and then we won't feel bad for leaving you.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Shoyo.
I'm very, very
Priscilla,
glad that we got to spend this time together now.
Coconut Swaggy.
Ain't going to do one next week, probs, because we're going to be in America and God knows if we'll be on a plane or have Wi-Fi or whatever.
You won't have Wi-Fi. All American hotels are terrible Wi-Fi is what I've learned about going to America.
Look forward to that being harrowing. So, again, it's probably going to be like a couple weeks and then tour will be over.
And then we'll be back to the regular.
Tour will be over, so then it'll be up to regular schedule, regular Dan and Phil, live shows every Tuesday, gaming videos, monthly Dan is Not on Fires, everything you love about the regular schedule.
Will be back to normal.
Will be back to normal.
I'd like a slightly festive.
But slightly festive for a short period. Obliquely. A final spawn for the tour tickets, just because people always say, why didn't you tell me? And fair enough, people come and go at different times. It is the last date of the Dan and Phil UK tour.
Yes,
it is
tomorrow.
It is the final show in the UK. So if you guys want to come see the Dan and Phil show or us live, there are tickets for just £10 because they are the last ones available.
Yes.
You can click on the link that's in the pop-up, or if you go to either of our... that one right there, or on our Twitter profiles. We tweeted the links yesterday. And I hope you look forward to the show.
Yeah.
It's fun. See you guys on the other side.
Thank you so much for coming. We're going to say bye to loads of people. Mac, Mackenzie.
Thank you for joining us.
Lottie, thanks for coming.
Spending an hour of your Saturday with us.
Ellie, Flutterby, Online Cookie, Laro,
Abby,
Kyra, Ebosu,
Morgan,
Brina, Olivia, Ashlyn, Sowers, HG,
Katie,
Jade,
Caitlin,
Gossamer Girl,
Jess,
Taylor is not Satan,
Olivia,
Nicole.
Gabrielle.
5 more.
Frankie Fearsome.
Ya Girl
B.
Carissa.
Steffi.
Ava the Panda.
Caitlin.
And Zena. We both saw Zena at the
A
same
to
time.
Z. There we go. Have fun.
Goodbye.
Thanks for spending an hour with
you.
us. We appreciate you. We love you. You're special snowflakes. Have a great life. See you next time. Give yourselves a hug. You deserve it.